we should be going live here. Yeah, we are golden. Okay, give me just a second here, everyone. Welcome to the Paladin's Keep. It is truly a pleasure to have you here. It's really excited as I am, sorry, just checking the little pieces of audio and tech because we are trying something new today, which I don't typically do. Oh my god, so loud! Hold on. Says decibels are good. Just a little bit lower. But welcome, guys. Basically what I'm doing here is I'm just making sure my audio settings are good and making sure that my streams are fully uploaded as we are going to get ready to play and start for the first time. This is Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, and I've never played Metroid Prime before as a trilogy or a saga, because I think there's 4 games now. And the Metroid Prime trilogy was some of the older ones. This was recommended by one of my Twitch viewers, who's been absolutely phenomenal over the past like 7-ish games, just being involved and helping out with the playthroughs and really help guiding me. Linksy, welcome in! The man, the myth, the legend. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Man, I am so excited to be back. I had the longest vacation to the state of Pennsylvania for the 4th of July to celebrate with family, with my in-laws before my daughter is born, so that was a fantastic time, but we're getting ready to jump into Metroid Prime 2. So as always, we're going to kick this off in normal. Welcome back. Thank you for the welcome, and welcome back as well. So I've never played this game, which Linksy you definitely know, but for those who are watching, I've never played this game. It's just how it goes. But one of the fun things that we're doing today is we are trying for the first time to live stream to TikTok instead of YouTube, because all of my videos go to YouTube anyways. I haven't been reading contract agreement, locate Federation troops, and render assistance. Data confirmation. Last transmission received from a rogue planet located in the Dasha region called Aether, which I know is the main setting here. Uploading last known coordinates now. So this is kind of similar to how we started in Metroid Prime, where we kind of had that, like, okay, hey, we got this stuff going on. Samus is going to go ahead and go deal with it. So Samus does. Now, Metroid Prime, we're dealing with space pirates, right? Space pirates are doing, essentially, genetic engineering. They are trying to super enhance their own species using a material called Phazon, which was corrupting them into basically large monstrosities. It was corrupting the planet of Tallon form. And then when they got a hold of the Metroids, it corrupted the Metroids. So, a whole bunch. But when we ended Metroid Prime, there was a Phazon Samus that kind of was born out of the Metroid Prime, out of the eponymous Metroid Prime. So that's kind of where we ended. I can see the graphics look a little different. I don't like the look of the ship right now. I preferred the first game's version, but this is cool. And it looks like they're just gonna get us right into the middle of things. We're just gonna get started. So we're just crash landing in this planet. So we're just going to Aether. We're just crash landing, calling it good. I think this ship looks disgusting. I preferred the original version. This is gross. Get me back to the original version that had the reds. This is just all gold. I like having the red and the changing color scheme. Here we go, baby! Samus Aran. Oh, what a joy. Let's see the graphical difference in kind of like the main HUD. I mean, graphically right now, this doesn't look too different. I mean, there's some slight changes that I can kind of see, but nothing major. Okay, and then the HUD is pretty much exactly the same. So, sound effects are... Okay, we have our double jump. Interesting. I bet you we're going to lose all that, because... Scanning. Alright, new research entry. True, I like 2 aesthetics the least. Still a really good game, though. Good to know. Okay, so we have the Starship Hunter-class gunship. Vessel registered to Samus Aran. Your ship has been damaged. Auto-repair function initiated. You can return to your ship to recharge energy, reload weapons, and save progress in the game. We can press 2 for the logbook, which, if I remember, is this. Yeah. logbook, research, mechanisms, vehicles, Samus's gunship. That is garbage. I hate that. I hate that a lot, bro. What are we doing here? All right, your 100 class gunship is one of a kind. It's distinct hull lines marking it to friend and foe alike, custom built for you by the Federated Shipyards at Alias 3. I don't know if that's an N or an H. I think it's an H because the other N's don't have the little hip. Whereas, oh, it's an H because the shipyards. Okay, so Alias 3. It contains a mobile energy recharge system and micro factories designed to produce ammunition. A sophisticated onboard computer stores mission data collected in the field for future reference. Yeah, it's an H. Yeah. Okay, the map doesn't look different. I like this. I love the way that we're highlighting scannable things, and we're highlighting when we know that we've scanned it. This is a quality of life thing that I really enjoy. Object scan completed. Statue houses a power grid motivator unit and an energy projection array. All systems are offline due to age or structural damage. Good to know. Right? So, like, I can tell this. I love this. This is good. Object scan complete. Object contains large quantity of acidic fluid. Fluids may be used by indigenous bioforms for digestive purposes. Shell is vulnerable to weapon fire. Cool. Object scan complete. Statue's motivator unit is functional but requires power to operate. The power beam can't energize the statue. Seek an alternate energy source. Which that looks like it's got to be the wave. Whoa. Can I scan these little bugs? No. Alright, that. I can scan the door. This is a powered door system. Low-level energy shield on the door to prevent activation by local creatures. Weapon fire of any type will disrupt the shield and open the door. That's gross. I don't like that. Yeah, I love, that's amazing. Bioscan complete, durable plant form adapted to low light environment. The pressure of a plant container suggests that it was placed here for decoration, possibly by local sentients. Unable to interface with door control system, cannot translate alien text. To access door controls, you'll need to update your translator files. Right. Unable to interface. Okay, so I can't do anything there, so that's cool. So we gotta go this way. Oh, okay. Cutscene. We'll take it. And down we go. What do we... Oh, geez. Okay. We got a lot. Alright. This is a Galactic Federation crate. The storage units are known for their complex lock systems. Destroying them to discover their contents. Cool. This is a heavy Galactic Federation crate. The storage units are durable. Only heavy weapons and explosives can damage them. Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome matched splinter. Source of termination. Inhalation of industrial grade pesticide. Toxic elements still present in local atmosphere. Maintain suit lockdown for effective life support. Cool. Object scan complete. Device is part of a ventilation system converted to dispense pesticide. System is still active. Pesticide supply is at 13% and dropping. Good to know. Object scan complete. Object is composed of nutrient-grade biomatter, protected by thick exobarrier and tensile webbing. Possible source of nourishment for local bioforms. Gross. New research entry. Okay, mechanism Mark 6 gate, armored defense system. This gate is used with armored security locks. The locks must be neutralized for the gate to operate. The gate is durable, resistant to all, but the most potent explosives. Okay, this is armor plating engaged. Lock unit cannot be damaged while armored is active. Lock armor disengaged. Destroy locks to activate the gate. Gate will remain open once activated. Interesting. Okay, so these big blue crates are destroyable, right? And then charge beam destroys the big ones, right? Okay, so that's good to know. That's kind of good to understand a little bit of how this is functioning here. Right. Okay. Is that... Yeah, it is scannable. Yeah. This is an armored security lock. Lock armor disengaged. Unable to bypass lock. Security systems destroy lock. Yeah, okay. Let's get in here. Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match splinter. Bioscan indicates creature was hit by an unusual amount of weapon fire, more than necessary to kill it. Marines are not prone to such overkill. So something else is here that is prone to such overkill to have killed all these splinters. Probably space pirates. Object scan complete. This is a converted cargo pod gate. The gate was once part of a starship cargo bay. It has been modified for security purposes. It will move when a nearby panel is scanned. What? Haha! Security panel online. Gate control. System restored. Moving gate to open position. Thank you. Boop, boop. If I know anything about this, I know that these are scannable. Or not. That is boo. Ventilation system conversion complete. Dispensing of pesticide is commenced. Pesticide is proving effective. Hostile forces decreasing in number, though still at critical levels. Okay. Security gate report. All gates remain intact. Several gates have taken considerable damage from hostile forces. Repeated assaults may lead to a gate breach in chambers A and C. Communication system offline. Analysis indicates wiring damage in 3 crucial areas. Local hostiles are likely source of damage. Unable to repair system. Boo. Casualty reports Sector A. 3 troopers lost. They were unable to open Gate A1 when a gas trap was engaged and could not escape to safety. Lock malfunction is to blame. Okay, we're going to have to go that way. So I'm just making sure everything's good before I scan what appears to be something like a map. Map station. Step in the hologram to update map data. Boop. We did it. Uh-huh. If they take away my double jump, I'm going to be pissed. I know they're going to, but I'm going to be pissed anyways. You have downloaded the map for this area, and then we can open up our map, kind of look at our map here. So a lot of stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Yep, 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 yep. Ooh, there's got to be something big in there. I love it. Temple grounds. Okay, are we on Aether already? I mean, we have to go to the lore board, and we know that we are going to need to write Aether as our primary planet, and we'll write Samus Aran, because we know that she's our Aran. Trying to keep track here. I'm gonna write Temple Grounds. And just assume that we're on Aether, and that they literally just threw us right in this. So we're just going to do that. Temple Grounds. We're just going to write it, and if I have to erase it, I can. I typically don't have to make those types of corrections, but we can. For sure we can. Oh, we already... Boop. Oh, those blow up too. Interesting. Boop. Nothing, dude. Alright, what do we got here? Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match. Standard human. We have humans. What? Scans detect extremely high levels of an unknown toxin. Target's body. Numerous micro punctures in armor and body. Trace elements of toxin around these areas. New creature entry has been downloaded. This is Morphology, Worker, Splinter, Drone of the Splinter Hive. Low threat target generates webbing for use in its duties. And then... The Worker Splinter is bred for service, not combat. It spends its time collecting foodstuffs and raw materials for the hive. A layer of mucus helps to protect the creatures from toxins and chemicals it often works with. They can generate a sturdy, pliable webbing, useful in travel throughout the hive. Bioform. This is a human. Trooper died of cardiac arrest. Chemical levels of body suggest a state of extreme fear at the time of death. This is also a human. Fatal wounds. Galactic Federation assault weapon. Trooper was in all likelihood killed by friendly fire. Whether it was an accident or not remains to be seen. That sucks. Cause of death, difficult to determine. Digestive fluid present within armor. Subject is being broken down into simpler matter for consumption. Words by local predators. Rough. Also human cause of death. Excessive blunt trauma to numerous critical points. Bioscan results indicate that there were at least 30 individual attackers involved in this troop. Oh! Did I get all the... Yeah. I shot the human. No, I dropped the human body. Rip, can I drop them all? I don't think I can. I love that they're red! New lore entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Galactic Federation Marine Corps. Personal log entry GSGTC Bennett. Data transferred to your logbook for further review. Don't mind if I do. There's something seriously wrong with the lock systems in this section. They failed twice, locking us out until someone came along to let us in. If it happens again while we're playing bait for those things, well, at least we'll go out fighting instead of hiding in the control area. This is the Galactic Federation, SPCB Reeves. Let's go. Okay, I don't like this plan. This hive is a small portion of a larger network. There may be dozens of hive systems like this across the planet, and they may all be linked. Destroying this one may buy us time, but it may also provoke the other hives into attacking. That's a good point. That's something you have to be careful about when you're attacking like hive creatures. Security panel offline, unable to access gate controls. Restore power to this system to operate it. I cannot, which is why I have to do the thing where I go into this, and then I do that. How'd you die? 0 life signs. Armored computer heavily damaged, unable to recover log entries. Same with that one. Okay, cool. Enemy movement analysis complete. Attempts to block enemy access have been in vain. Enemy units have bypassed our gates and shields by burrowing through the earth nearby. Oh, what is that? Ooh. Bioscan complete. Unknown bioform. 0 life signs. Scans indicate target was recently terminated. It's like a T-Rex. 242 wounds from trooper. High energy weapons detected. Small energy unit. Replenishes 10 units of energy. Thank you. Security breach. Multiple areas. All units full alert. Command and control center compromised. Repel invading hostiles at all costs. All units cleared to engage. Check. Okay, so I gotta figure out why my TikTok chat is not showing in my restream. That's tough. Okay, so I'm gonna have to stay on top of both chats. Okay, well, give me a second here, because this was not a thing that I was preparing for. I don't stream on TikTok. This is a first for me. So bear with me, please. And thank you all for those who stopped by. I really appreciate everyone. And then sorry to Megan for missing your chat. So I really appreciate you stopping by and joining the #1 fan club. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate you. Let's see here. Okay, that should work in terms of chats. We should be able to get both chats there. Okay, I can keep track of that. And again, I apologize. Thank you guys for bearing with me on that. So we're learning. But we're learning so that we can grow. And with new skills come new opportunities and new options. So appreciate everyone. Oh, I can dash. Amazing. Okay, bomb. Whoop. Oh, they dead. They dead. Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match splinter. Targets were terminated by a variety of trooper weaponry. Trooper weapons, unknown biochemical residue present on several exoskeletons. Further research recommended. During status log, Desenge reporting. I've installed one of the ship's reserve power cells here. It's holding so far, but too much activity could knock it offline. I hope we don't come to that. Oh, that's cool. Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match splinter. Sources of termination. Blunt trauma to critical areas. Evidence suggests these bioforms were eliminated in close combat by unarmored troopers. They punched them. Yeah, get it, buddy. Oh, they punched a lot of them. Dang. Alright, so this is going to be the bomb slot. Got it. Insert morph ball into slot and then detonate bomb. This will transfer energy from the slot to the device connected to it. Wrong thing. Okay. Insert the morph ball into the slot and then detonate a bomb. This will send energy from the slot to the device connected to it. And it's the same damn thing. What are we doing here? A, B, C. Oh, got it. Okay. Cool. Alright. Now I understand what all that was about. Uh-oh. Whoa! Okay. Alright, we got zombies, ladies and gentlemen. Wrong button. No, I already did that. Alright, so this is a new creature. This is a Dark Trooper, which is a deceased GF soldier. Bioscans indicate terminated life signs in this trooper and the presence of an unknown biomass. Probably Phazon. Though the trooper's armor has been compromised, the bulk of it remains intact. Weapon systems remain online as well. Full parasitic fusion has yet to be attained, resulting in low agility and response time. A, B, C. There's not a better way to do this. Die, please. I like the music here. This is great, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's get... Oh, I missed! That's rough. Alright, let's charge beam up. Security panel online, gate control. Moving gate to open position. What's going on? Nope. Telling you guys, I need to start learning how to... I gotta start learning how to play, you know, shooter games on my PC instead of console, because I'm sure I could do it. Door system access denied. Unable to bypass security code. Seek an alternate exit. No. Gate system malfunction. Units offline. Gate will not move from current position. Thank you. I needed to scan that again to learn that again. Interesting. What do we got here to scan? You got anything? Good door. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This might be our first boss fight of the game. Yeah, it's Dark Samus. It's the Metroid Prime. He back. Or I guess it's back. I don't really know how the Metroid Primes work. Oh, we just disappear now? Alright, this is 0 life signs, unknown bioform, cause of death, cardiac arrest due to electrocution. Subject was ensnared in a network of live wires leading from an active power core. Cool. Scan complete, unknown dimensional anomaly. Anomaly seems to be dimensional rift. Target, destination, unknown. Bioscan complete, unknown bioform, 0 life signs. Evidence suggests target was caught in a power cell explosion, cellular breakdown from radiation exposure. Present in 72% of target's biomass. I knew something was going to happen. Let's do it. You gonna look at your gun arm? No. Oh! Yeah. Cool guys don't look at... Oh, never mind. She looked at the explosion. You're not supposed to look at explosions. You're supposed to walk away from them. Oh, this thing fly... Whoa! Okay. Alright. What? Is this their way of saying, oh no, you lost all your powers? Is that what just happened? I bet it is. Yeah, she's like looking at herself like, oh no. I even lost. Chozo Battlesuit version, SA1 4468. Space jump thrusters off. No! They took my double jump! Grapple beam offline. Morph ball boost offline. Power bomb generator offline. I had power bombs? Morph ball bomb module. Okay, I get it. You took all my abilities. Thank you. Appreciate it. This can go... Yeah, analysis complete. Tunnel is composed of telluric alloy. Combat damage has been destabilized. Why can't I read? Combat damage has destabilized the cap considerably. Which is why we make it... Actually, oh, we can't, because that's the power, that's the bomb. Oh. That's rough. Well, since this is currently a pretty cut and dry game at the moment, feel free to stop by and chat and say hello. Tell me about your Tuesday. Tell me... Hope you guys had a great 4th of July or Independence Day if you guys were celebrating with friends and family. So I hope you were able to have at least a good time doing that. Whatever you guys want to chat about, feel free to just drop on and chat and bring it on in. Let's have some fun. Regardless, we have the save station. Step into these stations to save your game and fully restore your energy. That I knew, so let's go ahead and do that. Of course I'm going to save. Okay, so even this has kind of changed too. Game has been saved, energy fully replenished. You know, it's just minor changes, but we'll make it work. do another sweep of the room. Don't have any. Okay. How do I get this to draw back? Probably not. Probably can't. I need morph ball bombs. Power relays connected elevator unit offline. Step into the hologram to activate the elevator. Okay. Yeah. Elevator platform active. That's it? We don't say where it goes now? Lame. We had a quality of life improvement with kind of the new scanning setup, and then a quality of life I guess deprovement not a word. The opposite of an improvement with not telling me where these elevators go. Power relay is connected. Elevator unit online. Step into the hologram to activate the elevator. To be fair, though, it wasn't a level-to-level elevator, so that also could be why. Unable to interface with door control systems. Cannot translate alien text. Access door controls. You will need to update your translator files. Boo. Yes, we already know that we'll be coming back for sure. Alright, we're good. Yeah, we already... Okay, alright, got it. We are good. Alright, lock armor disengaged. Destroying locks to activate the gate. Gate will remain open. Cool. Open gate. I like this. I like this world a lot. Alright. Object scan complete. This is a GF combat crane. Portable lifting system used by troops to assemble temporary battle structures. Powerful winch system lifts and moves objects quickly. Good to know. So this is like a cargo container. It's a heavy transport crate. Unit cannot be destroyed. Currently connected to industrial winch system for movement. Good to know. Object out of scanning range. Okay, we have scanning ranges too. New research entry. Mechanisms to Mark II bridge. Portable bridge system. The bridge is durable, but often locks in place, leading to Marines to call for a new design. Alright, let's read the logbook. The gate is used with an armor security lock, which must be neutralized to operate the gate. Gate is resistant to all but the most potent explosives. Cool. No. There we go. This is a secure Galactic Federation crate. These crates are made of the strongest metals in the cosmos that cannot be destroyed. Good to know. So those things, no boom. New creature entry. This is a green Kraly, omnivorous hunter-gatherer. Simple-minded creature patrols turf in search of nourishment. Low threat index. Avoid physical contact. The cousin to the dimensional shifting Kraly, the green Kraly spends its days roaming in search of food. A genetic defect prevents its back crystals from harnessing energy and opening warp portals. It is doubtful the green Kraly misses this ability. Yeah, that's typically how microevolution works, you know? The species that suffer from the drawbacks of microevolution typically have no cognizance that they're even suffering from that in the first place, so perfectly understandable. Control system online, industrial winch engaged. Okay. That's been moved. So now we can start getting in here. Can't do anything here because I don't have the proper interface or the translating thing. Okay, so we have a splinter cocoon. So protective structure for sleeping splinters. Destroying this structure will eliminate the splinter inside, but will also alert other splinters nearby. Not what I wanted. Logbook. So it'd be creatures. Aether? Yeah, ground. Oh, Jesus, dude. What are we doing? Tunnel prowlers? No. Surface prowlers? No. Dark Aether? Darklings? Darkling Offworld? Dark Trooper? No. Lore? No. Research. Maybe it's research? Biology. Cocoons. There we go. Whew! That was tough. Splinters will enter their protective cocoons when tired or sated. The cocoon is durable, but can be destroyed by weapon fire. Destroying your cocoon will kill the splinter inside. When this occurs, the dying splinter will emit a shriek that will alert all nearby splinters in hibernation. This will drive them into battle frenzy as a defense mechanism. Good. Let's go test out their defense mechanism. I had to scan you, I'm sorry. This is the Splinter, predatory insectoid hunter. Splinters are aggressive and dangerous in numbers. Their light armor is no match for your weapons, however. Good to know. When it isn't hunting, a splinter will secrete a protective cocoon around itself and enter a state of hibernation. Localized seismic disturbances will awaken the splinter, triggering a state of blood frenzy in the process. While in this state, a splinter emits pheromones that trigger frenzy in all nearby splinters. Disturbing a pack of sleeping splinters is not advisable. Good thing for you, I don't listen to advisement. Where'd you go? Boom. Up we go. You can see we're doing pretty fantastic over here. Morphology. Destroyed splinter cocoon compromised hibernation structure. The cocoon has been heavily damaged. Only remnants of the cocoon shell remain. Good to know. It's like I already knew that. Yeah, baby. Oh, yep. Scan this so we can drop it. Bridge armor lock engaged. So now we can shoot those. Drop the bridge. See how this works, guys? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything, because... Oh, yeah. I forget that these things can be rescanned after they've been used. Which is stupid, I think. I think that sucks, but it is what it is. Here we go. Alright, we have the Galactic Federation personal log of Private First Class M. Veroni. Data transferred to my logbook. I think Haley's losing it. He talks to himself all the time and he won't sleep. He almost shot me on watch the other night. I think he thought I was one of those things. I talked to the doc about taking him off the line, and he told me we need all the help we can get. That's true, but if he goes berserk and kills a bunch of us, that won't be very helpful. That is very fair, my guy. Way to go, Veroni. Okay, so we have Galactic... Hold on. Galactic Federation Marine Corps. So we're going to write that down. That we have this group here, and we'll write these guys in blue, I think. No. We have an organization. Let's start using a new color for organizations. Maybe like a verdant foresty green. What is this? Thank you for the notification that I didn't ask for. We'll do that. We'll do like a verdant foresty green. So we're going to go Aether. We'll kind of go down here. So we have to write this a little small because it's a bigger word. Galactic Federation Marine Corps. And we can write in red beneath them Darkling Troopers. And in blue, because this is an addendum, Zombies. And for the Galactic Federation Marine Corps, Humans. Cool. Look at me. Smart moves on the lore board, ladies and gentlemen. For those guys who are watching on TikTok and have no idea what the hell I was just doing, Here at the Paladin's Keep, so I've been streaming on Twitch and on YouTube primarily for the past maybe about a year or so. And so I'm actually pulling away from streaming on YouTube and moving over to streaming on TikTok. So very new. So this lore board I started implementing last year when I started playing a lot of like Souls-like games, okay? It's a really good opportunity for me to capture a lot of the story beats and a lot of the story elements that are unfortunately comprised in lore files. So when it's not directly told to you, but you have to find it, read it, understand it, research it, the player can get so inundated with information that it is damn near impossible to really track and follow along unless you write it down. Hence the lore board. So it's just a whiteboard. Use whiteboard markers to kind of differentiate, like color code it, so we can kind of track along like the difference between characters, enemies, bosses, locations, groups. I call it addendums, which are like just additional bits of information about something that would be important. And then also for just like kind of, again, really just any bit of piece of information that's really vital and important for us to learn. So that's what Loreboard does. You'll see me go to it every now and then, and I try to rationalize what I'm writing down, so you should hear me speak about it, so that even though you can't visibly see it that well, I understand that, you can at least understand how I'm interacting with the lore board. And if you want any suggestions on what you think I'm missing or should add, you should feel free. Let me know if there's something that like, hey, you should write this on there based on what you just read or what you just saw. Feel free to send those suggestions. Always love it. There's a blast shield on the door blocking access. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is invulnerable to most weapons and missiles. So, okay, we need missiles. Bro, you didn't die? Okay, so we have heavy transport crate. Units currently locked in place. This is a winch system. Unit is in need of maintenance. Several systems are borderline critical. Further operations may lead to system failure. Good to know. Whoa! Missile expansion. Okay, cool. Ah. Okay. I got it. I understood. Not today, Satan. Not today. Unable to interface with door control systems because I don't have the translator, but we gotta scan you anyways because it's important. Control system online, industrial winch engaged. Are you gonna drop that? Yes. Okay. So that is gonna be essentially, I can shoot that is what it looks like. Is that I can shoot? Oh, maybe not. I'm guessing I can shoot that, or it's gonna strain on its own and break. Object scans, heavy transport, cannot be destroyed. Failing cable strength is at critical. It's like I knew. Over here real quick, because... Maybe not. Maybe there's nothing to find over there. That's cool. It's all good. It's all good. Ah! No! Dang it. Dang it! I wanted to be able to do that so bad, but I guess not. That's cool. New research. Gate mechanism. This is a Mark 7 defense gate. Durable Federation barrier. Gate is composed of densium, invulnerable to most weapons, though high-yield explosives are effective. It is composed of densium. Often used in conjunction with a remote scan access control panel. I hate this. This is a quality of life decline. Like, just give me all the lore up front so then I don't have to go back and forth. Just a pain. Structural analysis complete. Block contains densium. The local creatures have weakened it, along with time and erosion. So that can go boom. I'm assuming there's a thing behind it. That's my guess. Alright, gate security protocol initiated. You are cleared to proceed. Some gates will remain locked down to prevent future incursions by hostile forces. I think the first thing I gotta do is go get my missiles, my guess. Oh. Dang. It sucks because I hear the hum of items, and I don't think I can get any of them right now. Uh-oh. New lore entry. This is for Private First Class El Bruda. What's up, my Bruda? We'll be making our stand here. The engineer tells me there's no way we'll get the ship's engines online. And atmospheric interference is scrambling our distress beacon. If anyone reads this, know that we did our duty and fought well. I think that's what we're doing, is we're responding to this distress beacon. I think that's why we're here. That would make total sense that we're responding to that. I didn't read the very first part of the introduction. Comm systems activated, initiating automated distress signal, adjusting transmitter for optimum performance. What? What you mean? Satellite, okay. And for the people that still are flying in from TikTok, welcome in everyone. Welcome to the Tallon's Keep. It's truly a pleasure to have you here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Boom. Hey, okay, let's go. This is a Galactic Federation communications array. Target is part of the deep space communication system. Local interference is jamming its signal until conditions clear. It is effectively useless. Good, thank you. Appreciate that. The easy part about these guys is that they shoot in a straight line. I don't have a means of getting up there just yet, so we have to keep going this way. Something's gonna be there. It's a lot of areas I can't go. We have a defense turret. Alright, Growler class turret, automated defense system, lightly armored gun used for point defenses. Fast targets can evade its tracking system. The GM42 Growler class turret is dated design, though still quite effective as a point defense system. It is lightly armored, and fast-moving targets can evade its tracking system. Several copies of the systems exist, including the Space Pirate Humility class automated turret. Good to know. Mechanism Mark 7 defense barrier. Interface modules used to operate this gate. Scan the interface module nearby to activate the system. Object scan complete. Biostructure has been compromised by burrowing predators. Tunnel leads to control area. Good to know. Okay, so the charge shot still, you know, does what I need it to. Oh. Let's read the lore. New lore entry has been downloaded. Galactic Federation Marine Corps Personal SPS Angseth. Let's go ahead and read it. This is ridiculous. I cannot outshoot half the men here. Rude. Okay. Cannot outshoot half the men here, and I'm stuck on monitor duty. I didn't join up to stare at a holo screen. This wouldn't help, or this wouldn't happen to Samus Aran. She'd be out there taking care of business, not pushing buttons and sending reports. It's fair, man. I wouldn't be. That's why I'm here, saving your dead body. Power restored to gate unit. Control circuit malfunction. Gate may operate in an erratic fashion. Words. Unscannable? No. There's the erratic fashion. Did it. Get wrecked. Oh, that has has to be the Galactic Federation ship. Complete. This is a Galactic Federation data terminal. Memory core damage, unable to restore access, seek individual log entries and trooper armor suit systems. Okay, cool. So that would basically be like a compilation of all the information. Okay, so this is a Starship tier on her class patrol ship used to transport Galactic Federation Marines. Vessel sustained heavy combat damage. See what else we got. So the On Her class is a state-of-the-art warship designed to police and defend planetary systems. The ship, the GFS tier, has been heavily damaged. It appears that the crew have dismantled parts of the tier as well, possibly for use as makeshift defense systems. That would make sense, because they're stuck. Great. Cutscene. On patrol, the enemy frigate was crippled and it crashed onto the planet Aether. Followed the pirates, but a ship was damaged by a storm as we entered Aether's atmosphere. Hey, same as mine. So we know that the space pirates are back. Oh, that was interesting. Heavy magnetic activity during the storm disabled our comms. Upon landing, we split into two units, one to set up an ops base, the other to repair the ship. Why do you gotta read so fast? Each unit was doing fine, no problems. Until they appeared. Who is they? Candy splinters, it has to be Darklings. Or space pirates? Back up. Yep, there they are, Darklings. Oh, they got overwhelmed. This is cool. We didn't get any of this in Metroid Prime. So to see this in the sequel is actually really fun. I like this. Oh, this guy probably sent the distress signal. Yeah. So this is the source of the distress beacon. Is here. So Samus is like, okay, I found the distress beacon, but they're all dead. And they all died by these Darklings, these creatures. This is the guy that... Okay. Got it. We're tracking. Alright, we got a lot of stuff to scan here. This is the Galactic Federation Ordnance Crate. The presence of personal weapon system within the crate used for heavy force quad. Is that a missile expansion? Missile launcher. Missile launcher acquired. Oh god! Morphology, Dark Splinter, Darkling possessed insectoid predator. The alien symbiote within the splinter augments its strength and durability, threat level raised. Target is a host to a parasitic bioform. The presence of the parasite increases the target's overall combat threat level. Concentrated weapon fire will damage the target. Missile ammunition. Alright, we got a lot of dead bodies to... Alright, Galactic Federation Marine Corps. This is LCPL J. Brode. Or Brody. One of the two. Alright. Man, I hope that is the only breeding ground for these things. If there's more, we're in big trouble. We had a hard enough time taking that one out of commission. I almost ran out of ammo. I never run out of ammo. They are venom. Oh, yeah, okay. I get it. That makes sense. Galactic Federation Marine Corps personal log entry, Captain A. Exeter. Data transferred to your logbook for review. I'm beginning to think it was a real bad idea going down there. Reeves is right. That hive is just one of many. It's stupid to store a hornet's nest, especially if you plan on sleeping under it. Yeah, way to go, dummy. This is Private First Class G. Haley. I hear them everywhere. They're coming. Can't sleep ever. They'll eat me. Eat. Alright. Haley went insane. This is Private First Class S. Milligan. Brutal lost the bet, so he switched watch duty with me. I figured this section is nice and safe and boring, which suits me just fine. Let those other pugs guard the hot zone. Hold on. Hey, halt. No. Transmission out. And he died because he won a bet. That sucks. I mean, they all died anyway, so I doubt I'm going to find a survivor. If I do, he's going to be close to death. This is SPCF triplet. Okay. The Sarge says those splinters remind him of some killer bug he saw on another planet once. All I know is the things are fast and take a lot to drop. Pretty soon, we'll have to go bayonets. Everyone's low on ammo, even Brode, and he's the stingiest grunt I know. I like that. That level of, like, camaraderie. Alright, we can up here. This is Bennett, First Trooper, Senge, Engineer, Vonda, Trooper. So we can learn all the roles. Mons, First Trooper, Reeves, Science, Triplet is a gunner. Huxley's Medical Officer. Engseth is Comms, Brody's Trooper, Willis is Tech. Grip, Tech, Dominguez, Medic, Haley, Trooper. Haley died. So, I mean, they're all dead. Smith, Squad Leader. Good to know. Milligan Trooper, Dennis Trooper, McCullough Trooper. So a lot of troopers on this side. Bruta Trooper, Veroni Trooper, Craney Trooper. So a lot of troopers still. This would have been the pilots. Yeah, Captain Exeter, Commanding Officer. Starling, Pilot. Doors to open position, access to map station granted. Give me map. Give me map. Download the map. Cool. Yep, I know how maps work. Thank you. Oh, Jesus, dude. Such a big area, my guy. What are we doing here? Oh, my God. We could backtrack, though. Because we have missiles, so now we can get into this little room over here. We probably should do that, is my guess. I don't know where else we could go. I know eventually we're going to have to go up here. That looks like the big area of this level. So, cool. And these look like the elevators that lead out. These little spots here. Those look like the bye-bye elevators that go elsewhere. So let's do this. Let's, where's the guy? C? No. I don't know which one's C. C. I gotta press random buttons, dude. What the... Control. We don't know what T is. Got it. Yeah, I do think it's probably a wiser idea to backtrack. I think we'll do that. Unable to interfere. Yeah. Yep. Ah. Let's see what we gotta do here. So if we want to go this way, we would have to, yeah. So, whoop. Analysis complete. Object appears to be damaged. Piece of powered art. All projectors offline. Combat damage appears final. Repairs are unlikely. Cool. Power sorted kinetic orb cannon. Unit locked in current firing position. Auto fire featuring enabled. So that is morph ball. Kaboom. It's an orb cannon, so it's going to shoot me all the way over there, is my guess. Pretty smart, guys. Morph ball to fire. Okay, so that is progress. And you know what I say about progress around here at the Paladins Keep It, ladies and gentlemen? I say that progress is the death of adventure. So we are going to not put an end and a death to our adventure. We are going to backtrack. We're going to backtrack to that area with the missile door that we could not get through, and so that we can get through it. And, damn. I done diddly screwed myself here. Pull some offline. Fantastic. Wadu heck. Well, backtracking would have been a great idea. I had it. I decided it, but the game said no. So we're gonna not. We're gonna have to backtrack, and that part's gonna suck. Whoop. Whoop. More ball. Boom! That's really cool. Okay, so that... Hold on. I want to go this way. I think. This looks like progress. So let's... Hold on. I don't think I can actually go through here. But we're going to try. There's a blast shield on the door. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is invulnerable to most weapons. A power bomb may damage it. Okay, so I don't. Okay. I don't have a power bomb. Never mind. Galactic Federation Marine Corps. This is Craney. So let's go ahead and read Craney's. Last night at Chow, Angseth starts talking about some bounty hunter and how she blew up a planet full of space pirates. So that was the first game. I told her I didn't believe in fairy tales like that, but she took it personal. I just find it hard to believe that one person took out an entire space pirate base. That's all. But if she wants to believe in this Samus or Bigfoot or Santa Claus, she can't. Dang, dude! Samus is the Galactic Federation equivalent of Bigfoot. That is crazy. Yeah, no bomb. No bomb, ladies and gentlemen. It's all cool. All cool. Scans indicate research presence of control system interface method unknown. Control units not present in the visible spectrum or current time space. Damn it, dude. I missed the log! We'll figure this out. Morphology War Wasp, cunning absorb insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel, targeting from fire blast of energy at foes. I'm really pissed. There's no Easter Bunny, there's no Tooth Fairy, there's no Samus Aran. The War Wasp rarely strays from its hive unless it's pursuing an immediate threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive bombing its enemy with a stinger extended. Fast-working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms. If it battles foes at range, it will fire bursts of potent energy. Yeah, I can imagine, Linksy, that there's probably, like, therapists in this world that are like, is the Samus in the room with us? This is a storage device. Most of the material used to make it are indigenous to Aether, but it is sturdy and not indestructible. And this is another kaboomy. Kinetic orb cannon fires small spherical objects at high speed. Scan interface panel to bring cannon online, then enter the hologram to fire. The purpose of the kinetic orb cannon is unclear. It may have originally been designed for industrial use and then converted to a combat system in later times. Thank you for that. Super helpful. Just don't care about reading the, hey, you turn on the thing. I know. How do we go back? I missed the dead body. I missed the dead body. Well, eventually I have to go back that way. Try jumping. Stupid things in the way. We'll have to come back anyways, because we'll have to, we'll have to come back when we need to go do the other door. So it'll literally be as simple as like, oh, I have a thing here. So that's cool. So, whatever. Scan progress save, so you don't have to scan it all in one go. You can get bits mid-jump. Yeah. Alright, this is a War Wasp Hive, organic domicile for insect predators. Destroying the structure will eliminate war wasps inside. Explosive weapons can damage it. War wasps require a considerable amount of sleep after a long hunt. They weave a protective hive from organic fluids that they secrete themselves and then crawl inside to rest. Like jump close enough that the scan registers through the gate. Through safe from most predators, the hives can be damaged by explosive weapons. Oh, hold on. I don't know if it's going to register through the gate. I might just have to come back and get this one. We'll try it one more time. Yeah. Clicked for a second earlier. I don't remember it clicking at all. Yeah, that's like the most ridiculously tiny slot imaginable. I'll give it one more good shot. I hate you, big gate. Yeah, I don't know. That's cool. We'll come back to it. Because we'll have to anyways. All good. We'll figure it out. Boom. Alright. Try not to miss stuff. Structural analysis complete. Wall section. Structurally unsound. Explosive damage. Oh, you don't say. Was that enough? Okay. I did something. Destroyed War Wasp 5. Cool. No. Thank you. What are you? A kinetic orb. Cool. Oh, we just need to think for that. So high. Where's the thing for this? Why do heck? I don't know what this interface panel is. Are you kidding me? What are we doing? Ugh. So dumb. Boom! I do appreciate having the charge beam up front. It is very nice. Yo! Target has been dead for 8 cycles. Trace amounts of unknown chemical present in target. It is an effect, or it has an effect similar to mummification on dead biomatter. Further analysis required to determine chemicals effect on living. Oh, this looks like the Chozo. Is this like this game's version of the Chozo? Portal's inactive. Cool. Power relays, step into the hologram. Is this level to level one? Is that what I'm getting here? Yep, Great Temple. Cool. Bioscan complete. Target's been dead for 8.1 cycles despite the presence of local animals. Target corpse has not been disturbed. Scan suggests the presence of a toxic biochemical within the target. This may explain the lack of carrion feeding. Target's been dead for 8.1 cycles. Target size and muscle mass suggests heavy combat training. It's likely that it was a warrior of some kind. The lack of gear, armor, or weapon is curious. Perhaps they were taken by others of its kind. Elevator. Bro, I missed the birds? No, that's not what I want to do. Hold on. Oh my god, dude. Is there going to be another chance to get those birds? Or did I just screw myself up on the birds? Device is part of a compromised security system. Only basic door systems remain online. Structural analysis complete. Active power system cables. Energy flow from prime generator auxiliary system detected. There has to be another chance to see these birds, dude. They might come back intermittently. Structural analysis complete. The section has taken heavy damage. Talloric. And then save state. Okay. Okay, so Talloric is not missile. I just want to make sure. light flyer. On the avian adjacent Chozo lore or light flyer creatures. Let's see if the light flyer is the one that I saw. Just to make sure. No, that is not it. Cool. Alright. Back out we go. Scan object unknown. Energy field scrambling the scan wave. Field is localized and holding at steady level. Further investigation advised. This looks like a boss room. For sure. Units identified as hibernatic stasis chambers. Life signs of hibernating bioforms within the chambers are steady. Chambers are made of a number of exotic metals. It would be quite difficult to breach them with conventional weapons. Don't have translator. Can't get through door. Pretty sure it's sandbats. Got it. Well, those aren't sandbats. Alright, come on. You might as well come out. I know what this is. That's a big one. Hey, yo, my guy. We didn't have to do it that way. I was kidding. Oh! That's a big boy. Alright, this is an Alpha Splinter, alpha male of a war pack. Gigantic predator, very swift and strong, and uses ramming attacks to defeat its foes. Splinter war packs are dominated by the largest male. Alpha Splinters use their tremendous strength, size, and speed to subdue and kill prey, paving the way for their smaller broodlings. Oh. Oh! This is a dark Alpha Splinter. Splinter Alpha males are the first to be targeted for Darkling possession. Dark Alpha Splinters grow in strength and durability, making them an even greater threat than normal. Fantastic. You're right. Got him. We did it. It's boss down. Yeah, I'm totally can see through that bright blue light. Thank you. Can I scan it? I can't. I knew it. Unknown technology. Fantastic. And chest. System alert. Unknown item acquired. Alien technology is bonded to armor systems. Threat scan complete. No negative impact on suit performance. Cool. Still can't interface with door. Still can't interface with door. Still can't interface with door, so I can't interface with any door. No door to interface. Interface not with door. So way forward must be this way. We good? Power relay is connected. Step into the hologram to activate the elevator. Boop, 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 boop. What do we got here? It's like a planetarium of some sort. It's all Chozo-y. I'm pretty sure that this is all Chozo stuff. Oh! Who are you? Do not be afraid. I am Vmos, Sentinel of the Luminoth. Please listen and hear of our world's peril. Okay. So we have a new character. So Vmos, Sentinel of the Luminoth. So we're going to write that in Aether, Temple Grounds, to the Great Temple. So we're going to go Great. Maybe I should actually spell this. Temple. For the Temple Grounds, we're going to write that it's the GFMC crash site. GMFC crash site. Okay, Great Temple. We're going to need blue here in a second. And then we're going to write left Vmos. And then in blue, Sentinel of the Luminoth. U, not V. Oh, that's a U. Umos. Okay. Umos. Sentinel of the Luminoth. Sentinel of the... Okay. Plenty of information. Fear of our world's peril. Little three-fingered hand. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet, Aether. Exploding with great force, a rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over the world. It's basically what happened to Tallon 4. Where once there was one Aether, there were now two, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. Not what happened to Tallon. It was the end of peace on Aether, for a new race was born that day on the Dark World, one filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Ing. Okay. Darkling. Ing. Okay, so we have Aether, and then we essentially have the Dark World. That's not, confusing at all. Dark World. Which is home to, and I'm assuming the Ing are bad guys. So we're gonna... The Ing. Cool. Dark World. Okay, so we have the Ing. The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. For decades we stood against them, yet we now lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Aether was born, our planetary energy was divided, half for our world and half for theirs. Should one world gain control of this energy, the other will perish. So we want the Dark World to die. Okay. Before you arrived, the Ing had stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bonded to you. With it, you can help us restore our world. You're our only hope, Samus. Should we fall, the Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be their next victims. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Aether. Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our own. I have updated your map system with the location of another temple. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I have also updated your translation module. You can now access devices and doors coded with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Good, 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 good. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing now know you possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to a temple. I will aid you as I can. Cool. I love this. May the light of Aether shine upon you. Energy fully replenished. This is a regional energy controller. Unit regulates planetary energy in the sector and is linked to a global energy network. Energy controllers were built by the Luminoth to regulate Aether's planetary energy. Several wonders are powered by the energy controllers, including a weather control grid and a teleportation system. When Dark Aether was born, it too had energy controllers, all linked to the world's planetary energy. New research. Morphology. Luminoth, Umos. Indigenous sentient species of planet Aether. Subject is Umos, a sentinel of Luminoth. Guardian of his species and his sacred temple. Wrong button. Scannings indicate numerous beneficial abilities, including heightened reflexes, durability, psionics, and flight. Ability to generate and manipulate energy on par with that of the Chozo. Dating scans suggest an age of 2.15 centicycles. Only known active member of the species remaining. Luminoth locked in the protective stasis until crisis is resolved. Cool. Blue. Chamber holds a collection of several types of energy. Notable types include solar, bio, and geothermal energy. Unable to measure exact power levels with current scan equipment. Lame. Okay, well, the benefit of this is that we now know that we can open up these doors, so we can... New lore entry has been added. Luminoth lore translated. Data transferred to your logbook for further review. It is told that the Luminoth were not born of Aether, but of the stars. In the early days, we roamed the greatness of the void, bathing in the glorious light of 1,000 stars. We had a vast number of enlightened minds, the Nkren, the Ea, and the Chozo among them. Each of them we found had claimed a homeworld and formed a deep bond with it. In time, we decided to do the same. So they are Chozo-like. They're very much like akin to Chozo. They're different, but they're incredibly similar. It's over 9,000. Yeah, that's the power level. We know the power level's over 9,000. That's fair. Okay, so there's additional. So I wonder if some of the future games are about those other creatures that they mentioned, the Ea and the Inkra and whatever it was called. Okay, so we can't do green. We can't do orange. We can do violet though. Pathway to Aegon. Beyond the pathway to Aegon sector lies. We'll be back. New creature. This is the Light Flyer. Light generating flyer. Target mechanoid is quite durable and can fire bursts of energy in combat. The Light Flyer is an aggressive flying drone. Once loyal to the Luminoth, it will now fire a burst of energy at any living thing within range. It generates light at all time, making it somewhat easy to target. And it dies all the same. Oh. No jump. Pretty sure that. Hold on. Is the please tell me the configuration's not different. Spring ball. Yeah, still okay. Okay, maybe you shouldn't be able to jump yet. Got it. Alright. The Great Temple. The Temple Grounds. Eels. Oh! Okay, so this looks like a level change, for sure. Never mind. We're just back to the temple grounds, which is good, because backtracking, which we need to do. Yeah, see that, baby? Yeah, we're going to go back and grab that, that logbook that we missed, which is cool. That's literally what we want to do. So this works out beautifully. Beautifully, ladies and gentlemen. Let this gateway forever protect our sacred temple. May you find enlightenment and peace. Open. Son of a bitch. Ah! What are we doing? See that right there? See that right there? See that? Energy tank, baby. I'll take an energy tank all day, air day. Our first of many. We making progress. We making progress. All right, where the f do we need to go? I know I need to go backtrack. I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, before that. Before I go start backtracking, what is the next feasible place to head to? So we could go back this way. We have a door. This could be it. It also could not be, because it doesn't tell me what these... Control T is for translator. So one of these translators has to eventually be where we have to go, because that would only make sense. It could be this one. This could be it. We could just have to backtrack regardless. Alright, well, regardless. Regardless of what we must do, we must go this way. You son of a bitch. Dude, open the door. Never mind. Blow up. What? You have to be kidding me. So Denzium is not basic rocket. So, okay, so I'm stuck. I can't backtrack, which is what I wanted to do. That's fine. I'll only cry about it in my sleep. Ugh. We gotta try it. Yeah. Sand scorching, ruined by war made life again one day. But we got to read these as best we can. This is a Luminoth. All right, Luminoth data pack translated. Femi's Testament data. Okay, well this is gonna be interesting. Final entry, their army swells, beasts and rogue machines join the ranks of the Horde, all eager to bring death to the Luminoth. The Ings sent these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me, while they watched from safety cowardly mongrels. My only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day of their defeat. May it come soon. would be the way to go. Let's just check this area back here real quick. I just want to see if I have the translators needed here. I don't think I saw purple back here, but we're going to check just to make sure. You know, you can never be too safe. You see what I'm saying? You just got to give it a shot. Security clearance approved, door systems online. Through vigilance and strength, we create peace. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see this? You see this, guys? This is through being smart, you know? Security clearance approved. Through vigilance and strength, we create peace. Cool. Oh, shortcut. Shortcut. That's a shortcut back to the ship. Cool. Shortcut back to the ship. I used to be able to double jump, and now I cannot. This is boo. This is big boo. I do not approve of this. This robbing of my abilities. I don't like the doors in this game, dude. These doors are gross. I wanted... Yeah, missile expansion. Let's go, baby. I now have 17,000 missiles. Oh, you guys think I'm dumb? Luminoth lore translated for heritage. Let's read it. Our search for a home took us through the cosmos. For many a great cycle we roamed, yet a place to call our own eluded us. In time we began to despair, feeling the search was in vain. We considered remaining among the stars until a scout returned with news of a world unlike any other. When we beheld Aether for the first time, so great was her beauty that we forsook the stars forever to live upon her surface. From that day forth, the Luminoth were of Aether, our blessed paradise. All about the finding of home. Elevator system online. Should be good to... Yeah. I don't need to scan those ones, I'm guessing. Dang. Alright, next level. What are you? Alright. This is an Aegon Bearer Pod. Living storage units of Luminoth. Hardy desert plant form used to store useful items. Tough epidermis can be destroyed with weapons. Okay, so this is the... Okay. It gathers trace amounts of moisture from the air and stores it in a number of chambers throughout its body. It can hold and process this moisture for weeks if necessary. So it's just... yeah, I guess. New creature. This is a Lumite, photosynthetic flying insectoid, relatively harmless in shadows, powerful and invisible in the light. The Lumite thrives on light and can render itself invisible to most predators while within it. When out of the light, the creature is relatively harmless. Relying on a crudely spat chunk of biomatter to defend itself once in the light, it can channel large amounts of solar energy into a deadly blast. But I heard is weak. Lamp. It is big lamp. Body's been badly damaged by sandstorms and heat exposure, judging by the number of blast wounds. The target was dead long before the desert got to it. Yeah, that's fair. Grass. Sandgrass, indigenous strain of grass adapted to desert climate. Plant requires no moisture to survive, relying exclusively on solar energy for sustenance. Evidence extensive mutation present, suggesting radical bioadjustments within the last centicycles. Mutation source is not natural. Plant strain was genetically engineered, possibly by the Luminoth. Interesting. Cool. Oh. Sandbat, small air. Yeah, it was the sandbats. Contact with targets can cause minor damage. Damage to small flyers. They travel in packs for safety, though they are predatory in nature, failing to groups. Feeding frenzy. Cool. Whoa! It's a sand digger. Desert-based tunneling bioform. Extremely well-armed. Target exposed eyes to damage this creature. No, I want to read about the sand diggers. Scans indicate that the sand digger has a dual brain nervous system. Both of its heads are capable of attacking, disabling, and digesting prey. It fires globs of acidic digestive fluid at prey to cripple them and begins the digestion process. Its hide is very durable and resistant to weapons of fire. Only its exposed eyes can be damaged. So just stay in front of the side that is alight. Until it go boom. Gross, dude. Door uses the sonic security system. Sonic detection gear needed to interface with the system. Doors receiving commands via sonic beam. The commands are keeping it shut. Destroying the sonic beam emitters may open the door. Is that a sonic beam emitter? Structural analysis complete. Structural integrity of brimstone. Object at critical. Okay, we got a save room. Save. Okay, let's go back out here real quick and just see if there's anything over here we can probably kill another. Yep. Woo! Get wrecked. Bum 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 bum. Solar lens modified for use as part of a Luminoth sonic security system. Lenses connected to a sonic control system. Sonic detection gear needed to interface with the system. Neutralizing the control emitter may affect the lens. This is a statue composed of ordinary alloys and stone. Purpose is unknown. Possibly placed as a warning to travelers. I no scan. I no do nothing. Watch this. I don't do nothing. I no read. Reading not in vocab. Can't read. Reading broken. Okay, that can't do anything. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. This sign can't stop me because I can't read. Facts. Well, that didn't stop me at all, which was interesting. I kind of have two ways to go, which I don't like at all. Let's go a little forward. Just be a little careful. Okay, there should be a way to connect back. So let's see if we can do that. Alright, is there a sand digger out here? There's not! What is that? What are these? Pirate Trooper, Starfaring Brigand, aggressive, well-armed bioform, trained for combat and conquest, sworn enemy of Samus Aran. That doesn't look like a space pirate. The space pirates suffered a serious defeat at Tallon 4, yet they remain a powerful force for crime and disorder in the galaxy. Their technology continues to advance. Even the lowly troopers received numerous upgrades to his arsenal. A photonic power sight and quantum assault cannon are now standard issue weapons for all troopers. That's not a space pirate, dude. He's on the walls! What are you? A Brisgy, venomous insectoid, poison stinger, concealed in black mounted shell. Finish it off quickly once the stinger is exposed. The Brisgy's tail ends in a venomous barb, which it conceals underneath a hard-packed layer of fused sand. A series of sharpened ridges along its body discourages most predators. Those foolish enough to harass the Brisgy are quickly introduced to its deadly sting. Not if I shoot it. Dang, you can't shoot it. What's up, bro? Okay, so you have to missile it. That's the way we want to go, because this will lead me, surely this leads me where I want to be. Let's just send my back to the state. Hey, whoop, boom, whoop, boom. Alright, so this would have been effectively a dead end? No? Bioscan complete. Luminoth subject terminated. Target is a numerous of wounds caused by small explosions, most likely delivered by a portable rocket or grenade system. Ooh, so the space pirates. The space pirates, they be here. Yeah, Moss missiles. Mother Trucko, what are you going to do about it now? What? Object scan complete. Target is in a state of dimensional flux, unable to completely scan bomb slot target. 50% of its component atoms are in another dimension or on the surface of dark ether. Cool. Object scan complete. Automated door system online. Door control governed by bomb slot. Control link seems to originate from dark ether, however. Mechanical analysis complete. Portable dynamo offline configuration lens systems to focus solar power on dynamo. This will energize the system. Read. Structural analysis complete. Industrial solar lens part of the system used to open a portal to dark ether. Structural analysis complete. Object composed of telluric alloy. Structural integrity is decayed considerably. Telluric. Not missile. Got it. I friggin' tried. Oh, that's a Space Pirate crate. The Space Pirates. They're here. System analysis complete. Console used to energize and open a portal to dark ether currently offline. Restore power to the system to enable portal creation. That's a bomb. Hey. Can't jump. Right. Can't jump, can't do. Got it. Good to know. But when we get here, when we can do this, we can then go back to the save station. Versus having to do the ultimate back pedal, which I don't want to do. Can do it, I don't want to do it. So I'm not gonna. Boom. Boom. See how that works? It's fantastic, and I enjoy every second of it. Scanning. Oh no, I can't read. Woo. Okay, this is a statue of Dachar, the child hero of Aegon. Once a lowly acolyte squire, he became a warrior when the temple was attacked. All warriors but Dachar were slain, leaving the boy as sole defender of the temple. He served Aegon for nearly a centicycle before being lost in battle on Dark Ether. Lame. So I can jump on that when I get my double jump. I'll have to find more. I can't believe I totally screwed that up. All because I was scared of getting hit. Yeah, this is promising. Structural analysis complete. Objects caloric alloy, stress fractured. What? There's a blast shield on the door. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is invulnerable to most weapons. Light energy may damage. Light energy. Light energy. We don't have no light energy. Big yawn. That was good. Alright, into the little boss arena thing. Haha! It's like I knew. Whoa! That is a big sand digger. Alpha Sand Digger. Okay. Extremely well armored target. Exposed eyes to damage this creature. This appears to be a Sand-Digger pack leader, larger and stronger than the normal members of its kind. Target both of its heads to damage it. Thank you for such incredibly wise words. What? No! Bruh. I'm not gonna. No. This is the Bomb Guardian. Bomb dropping Darkling. Enemy is utilizing your Morph Ball Bomb unit. Although its armor is strong and its tail is exposed when moving, the mouth can be hit when glowing. What do fuck? Ringly spread bombs in its wake. Its head and tail are the only vulnerable parts on its body. Target them when they are vulnerable to neutralize and terminate this enemy. What do you mean? That's what I'm trying to do. Did it not say I could hit this when it was glowing? Alright, wrong glowing. Alright, I got it. Come on! That's a lot of health, dude. Silly bean. Yo! Okay, go away. Bye. Bomb Guardian defeated. We did it, guys. And we got a lot of things here. So, let's go ahead and scan what we can. So we have medium energy unit. Or this is... There we go. More ball bomb. Or ball bomb acquired. Okay, so at the very least... couple things I want to do before I proceed. It's the light one, which means that one's the non-light one. So that's the actual way to go. Which we're not going to do that. My shield indicates it was vulnerable to dark damage. Dark damage. Got it. It needs to go kaboom here. No. Okay, cool. Alright. So let's go back. Best we can. Oh, great. System denied. Unable to bypass. You can alternate exit. Rude. This game really doesn't like backtracking. This one feels a lot more linear, unfortunately. Well, okay, this would make sense. I have to do this first. This is the Luminoth Temple Security Station. You've been cleared to access the station. Use the bomb slot to activate it and gain access to the Aegon Energy Controller area. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's keep on going. Whoa! Structural analysis complete. This is a statue of... Ah! I didn't hear it. I didn't like that. A great hero of Aegon. He was a farmer until Aegon was devastated by the coming of Dark Aether and the Ing. Way to go. No. This is an access point for the local energy system. The energy transfer module has been designed to interface with it. Once it has all the energy within the module, will be channeled into the local system, which is me. Damage to multiple weapon systems detected. Definitely went out fighting. We got here. Luminoth holo projector online. Automated message initiated. Oh! Is this Umas? This is how I speak to him. Welcome, I am Isha, Sentinel of the Aegon Temple. This message survives my death as guidance to one who would fight the Ing. A portal to Dark Aether lies nearby. With it, you can travel to this land's shadow. You must locate a Dark Temple, a twisted mockery of this sacred place. Inside, you will find the energy controller you seek. The temple door is held fast by 3 locks. The keys for the locks are hidden throughout the Dark Land. Your search will be difficult. Even the very air of Dark Aether is dangerous and can cripple the strongest of warriors. In our past struggles with the Ing, we placed a series of light crystals throughout their world. They remain today. These crystals create safe areas that will protect you from the harmful atmosphere of the Dark World. I have updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors coded with amber holograms. More lands are open to explore. When you've taken the energy from the Dark Temple, return here once. Okay. That we can definitely do, guys. Energy fully replenished. We'll take it. For sure. Okay, I guess I can't use that. We gotta come back and then use that, I'm guessing. It's good with me. Cool. So these are Shriek Bats, territorial flying rodents, rapid flying explosive enemies, target and eliminate enemy at range if possible. Shriek Bats have high internal temperatures, leading them to seek cool climates to dwell in. They prefer caverns, roosting on ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive on anything that wanders near. This attack is fatal for the Shriek Bat as the impact sets off a discharge of thermal energy. Alright, where was... That's where we have to go. That's where I want to head to. So I want to go down here. It's like I knew. Okay, we should be able to power this up and then make our way back to the save station. Part of me really wants to... We're right here. Let's just backtrack. Only some slight backtracking, nothing crazy. That sucks, but cool. I'm glad that you can do that. Alright, new research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology blue root tree, highly poisonous plant form. Durable tree with venomous leaves found on several worlds in desert climates. Few species can ingest the leaves and live. Many of them, such as the space pirates, consider the deadly blue root to be a delicacy. Okay, so space pirates eat this crap. What the heck? Scan, security gates locked in place, gates controlled by bomb slot device. Okay. That's safe. 108 degrees where I'm at right now, dude. This is so garbage. It's so hot outside. Honestly, though, I know I said at the top of the stream that I came back from a family vacation to Pennsylvania, and I will take my Arizona weather any day of the week because that humidity in Pennsylvania is garbage, dude. It sucks. Humidity is the worst thing that natural weather ever invented. Absolute dog water humidity. That's just a fact. I don't make the rules. Okay, humidity's just, it's garbage and it sucks and it deserves to never be around ever again. Woo! I gotta go like around. Alright. Let's go to the teleporter. Or the portal room. Ah, son of a gun. Alright, so now we have Dark Pirate Trooper, Darkling Possessed Space Pirate. Enhanced strength and stamina gained from addition of symbiote, dislikes bright light. Pirate Trooper is already trained to follow orders without question. We're perfect candidates for Ing Possession. Darkling moved to take every trooper they could, expanding the army of the Horde considerably. Space Pirate technology struck a chord with the Ing, who now hunt actively for gadgetry of any kind, especially weapon systems. Oh, these guys hurt, dude. Oh my god, dude. Jesus. That's rough. I mean, it'll probably get a lot easier when I get access to the light weaponry. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. A pillbug, cave-dwelling herbivore, vulnerable to concussion blasts. Use them to stun damage to the enemy. Pillbugs prefer to dwell in dark caverns, though they can exist in areas navigating within a series of sentinel antennae. They roam through caves in search of moss and fungus. Pillbugs can move rapidly and will ram unwary targets to clear their path as they search for food. Pillbug can be jarred loose from a surface with a concussive blast, doing so reveals its vulnerable underbelly. Dope. Okay, that's not too bad. Ugh. Mechanical analysis complete. Solar dynamo online. Dimensional portal active and energized. Solar lens. So now we can just head on over there. That's still not operational just yet, so. Oh. Conveyor system. System analysis complete. Portal generation initiated. Dark world, here we go! Now we're thinking with portals. Yeah. We got the portals. Oh great, we have an elevator cutscene with portals. Oh! I got demolecularized. I think that's the way to say it. Molecular teleportation. What a joy. Oh, gross. Okay, it hurts. Time to scan. Alright, so Morphology Blade Pod. Living storage units of the Ing Horde. The Ing morph their bodies around useful items to protect them. They rely on larger Ing for protection. The Ing morph their bodies around useful items. Yeah, as they have no way of fending off enemies. Damaging from all weapons will harm them, but light-based weapons are superior. Glowing safe zones protect you from dark ether atmosphere. Alright, what else? No. What else can we scan here? Ow. Your research entry has been downloaded. So Xenotech Luminoth Light Crystal generates protective field of light energy. Light crystals provide protection from dark ether's atmosphere. They can be nullified by dark energy and supercharged by light energy. They were created by Luminoth during the war with the Ing, and many still remains in use. Dark creatures despise the crystals. Some are injured or killed by the field they create. Good to know. Time to blow them up. Okay. Yeah. Gross. This is an inglet, worker drone of the Ing. Wall-crawling morphling bioform strongly dislikes bright light. Inglets perform the menial labor of the Horde, but can be pressed. Capable of clinging to nearly any surface, inglets fire bursts of dark matter in self-defense. Though they prefer to avoid battle, they seldom travel alone. They can be dangerous in large numbers. As with small Ings, they dislike bright light and will avoid if possible. Okay. Alright, we kind of want to go back, though. I want to go... Oh, this is... Okay, good to know. Pick... Ah! Night barbs. Flying airborne hunters native to dark ether. Targets are small but travel in numbers for safety of Wakanda. I don't really care. They all die. We'll see what I'm doing. Oh, I can't get up. No. Okay, never mind. So that's the way that we'll have to come back when it's time to... Good to know. Alright, let's go back to the save station then. Cool. Killing you does nothing. Save again. It's got a little bit more that we can kind of throw out for today, and then we'll call it. So a lot of really good progress here. I'm streaming in the day because I still have today and tomorrow off of work, which is nice to kind of recoup from my trip. But also because while my wife is recovering from the trip, I can actually spend time with her because the past, 5 days we've spent together, but with family, and so we've never really, had the chance to spend any time really together like we normally do. So I want to be able to take that time. No, I don't want a cutscene for a bigger Ing. Oh! This is a warrior Ing, soldiers of the Ing Horde, shapeshifting wall crawler, dangerous combatant in melee and at range, just like Sprite Light. Good to know. They can render themselves into amorphous puddles and move over most terrain, including walls. Warrior Ing can turn their bodies into deadly projectiles sheathed in dark energy. The tips of their legs are razor sharp, making them formidable in melee. Finally, Warrior Ing are capable of channeling trans-dimensional energy and firing at their enemies. Their own real weakness is bright and pure light, which they hate and fear. Dope. This is a Lightbringer, light-generating forager. Creature generates safe zone while living, immune to most forms of attack. We like these guys. Okay. They can be energized like a safe zone crystal. They are immune to most of your weapon fire. Only a burst of matter, antimatter can destroy them. Okay, so don't. What if I get that? Don't use it. That's what I just heard. Is that if I get matter, antimatter, dark matter, antimatter, weaponry, do not use it on these little cute guys. Run, 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 run. What is that? This portal is inactive. Thank you. I love that for us. Wow, we need magnet for that. Oh, another one? That looks bigger. This looks like a boss. For sure. The Jump Guardian. Creature has been downloaded. Morphology Jump Guardian. Space Jump Powered Warrior. Powerful metamorph with enhanced jump abilities, able to generate energy shockwaves and force fields. Can leap incredible distances and heights. And space jump boots! Double jump! Great effect in battle. Target can generate powerful shockwaves of dark energy and will sheath itself in potent force field to protect itself. It cannot maintain the shield indefinitely. Concentrate weapon fire on it when the shield is down. Oh my god, dude. Sit still! Thank you. Oh, we got another scan. That one. First off, we have the space jump boots. Yeah. But that. Space jump boots! Oh, having double jump is that of an amazing thing. Fan-friggin-tastic, my guys. We probably want to take that one as a shortcut. Shortcut door. Ow. Okay, that's our way back. Oh, fucking hurts, dude. I need health. Yo! That's a new scan. Okay. Next chance that we have to save this is where we're gonna call it. Oh, we didn't even scan those. Yeah. Luminoth light beacon generates protective field when energized. Light beacons must be energized by beam weapon fire to function and remain charged for limited time. Light crystals taken to the war. Similar to make the beacons were also unstable. They'd be energized periodically and could run out of energy at moments. Still, any protection was better than none. Alright, a key. Dark Aegon Temple key. There was more. 1 of 3 needed to open the Dark Aegon Temple. I like that sound. That's different. This is one of 3 keys. Oh, crap. This place fucking hurts, dude. I gotta make it to a safe zone. And fast. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back that way. Because... yeah, that's the... okay. Got it. Fortunately, there's a safe zone here. Oh, this heals! Okay, we're gonna have to sit tight for a second. I didn't realize that. Because I don't want to die. Alright. Let's go. The right way? Yeah. Wait. It is. We want to go right. That'll work. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Yeah, let's just go to our save station and then call it for the day. Whew. Alright, save station is literally to my left. Alright, we can go ahead and call it for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a lot of progress. We did a really, really good job. 2 hours and 40 minutes of work, and we put it in. Let me tell you, we put in the work. So that's going to be a great place to stop it, because now we're in Dark Aegon, which we kind of need to write down the Aegon Temple in the Aether, but I'll get to that in a minute, so I'll do that later. But yeah, this is where we'll call it for the day. So now that the game's been saved, we can go ahead and raid out on Twitch. So let's make sure the game is fully functional, which it is. All right, and let's go. Let's see what we can go do here. This party started. GG's. Hey, Linksy, as always, thank you so much for staying and hanging out. I do really appreciate you. So, as always, it is a pleasure to have you here. Let's get a raid message in chat because that is what we need in order to get ourselves going. And then I also am going to try to figure out how I can get my TikTok chat on Restream because that is essential. So, we'll work on that, but let's get a raid going here. Who could we raid out to? Oh, we could raid out to Bjorn. It's been a little while since we've hung out with Bjorn and currently playing some Warframe, so let's go do that. So let's get that going. Bjorn of Wicca. Get that raid started. So you got 10 seconds before we get that raid going on Twitch. We're going to raid Bjorn of Wicca over on Twitch, who is currently playing Warframe. So I know it's a game that Bjorn really, really enjoys. So we're going to go watch and see how that plays out. So thank you guys for a phenomenal stream, both on TikTok and on Twitch. I appreciate you all. Make sure that if you guys want to continue watching through this series, 26% of scans, 9% of items, phenomenal first day. Make sure that you drop a follow, subscribe to the channel on YouTube if you want to subscribe to the channel on YouTube to watch all the VODs. But TikTok, follow live, and Twitch as well. Any subscriptions that are on those channels that result in payment are not essential. They are gratefully appreciated as they go and reinvest back into the channel. So thank you guys for all the hard work that you've allowed me to put in so far through support that has been given thus far. So appreciate everyone. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Tell someone that you love them. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. So hope to see you then.